Crunch, crunch.
Crickety crack. Alright. I'm gonna keep that in.
Ready, set, go.
Hey guys, welcome back to Game Boys.
Game Boy.
Game Boys! We're talking to Robert, who's clearly cooler than us, and so we don't know what to say to him. He asked us what we're doing here. What should we say?
I'm gonna say running from our problems.
We're running from our problems.
The usual.
I like your style. Oh wow, that's probably one of the warmest smiles I have ever seen.
Yeah, you know, it's sort of like there's very earnestness to it.
That's the kind of smile that I will work my entire life to earn.
Just,
Like if I can get another smile like that, it'll all be worth it. He gets up. Be right back. Gotta powder my nose.
What?
Why? Never seen. Oh.
He's doing cocaine.
Never seen Robert this cocky little he must like ya.
I guess so.
I think the bartender is just genuinely like drunk himself.
Yeah, probably.
That's what I'm going with. I gotta admit that Robert has a gruff charm to him. If a guy like that thinks I'm cool, I really must be.
Mm-hmm.
Robert comes back from the bathroom and grabs his leather jacket. I'm gonna go home. You heading my way? Robert and I... Oh, wait. Robert, you never told me that you also narrate your life. Robert and I leave the bar and find ourselves walking in the same direction, you know, as awkward people do. I live in this cul-de-sac down the way. Does everybody live there? Yes.
Me too. We just finished unpacking today.
Oh, great place to be. Good neighbors. Well, some of them.
Who's that?
We get to Robert's house, which is just a few houses away from mine. We stop and he turns to me. I don't kiss and tell, Stanley. So are we doing this or what?
Huh? What?
You know, do you want to come inside or not? A wave of realization rushes over me. I blush.
This is a big decision to make.
It's a really big decision to make.
Because this is some early game and we haven't seen all of our options, but at the same time, I don't want to goof this up with this guy yet.
Right?
Lay it on smooth is my...
Yeah?
Lay it on smooth.
I was going to say smile and nod, but we can lay it on smooth.
Let's lay it on smooth.
Lay it on smooth.
Well, I don't see why not.
You know. That sounded smoother in my head. Let's do it. I follow him up to his door. He fumbles with his keys for a second and unlocks the door, leading me inside. The moment the door closes behind us, he pushes me up against the wall and kisses me, grabbing my hips. Here we go.
This is how we do.
Come on.
Oh boy.
This is the perfect voice. Robert takes my hand and leads me up the stairs into what I assume is his bedroom, but it's so dark that I can't see anything but Robert's intense expression. He kisses me again and I can hear him shucking off his jacket. I clumsily take off mine too. His hands roam down my chest and suddenly he's tugging at my belt.
As you do.
Here we go.
That's how we do. I don't normally do this.
Do you want to stop?
No. No.
Good. Robert continues to unbuckle my belt and guides me to the bed. Let's have some fun. And there we go.
And some fun is then had.
We've been on our first daddy date.
We did it.
Sunlight streams in between the slats of the blinds. My head is pounding. I really overdid it last night.
Yeah, we did.
Wait a minute. This isn't my old house. Or my new house. Oh, right. I look around for Robert, but I find myself alone.
Hello?
There's a clatter from the bathroom and the door opens. Robert is fully dressed and grabs his keys. That was fun.
Yeah, it was.
You should go. Oof. That's certainly not what I was expecting. He's still got the nice, slight smile.
Yeah, he does.
So he's glad we're still here.
Yeah. Oh, talk to you later.
Robert cracks a smile. That's a sneaky smile right there. Sure, your clothes are over there. I hastily get dressed and show myself out. The sun is unbearably bright. I need to lie down. I start to make my way back home when I suddenly remember...
Amanda.
Oof. Bad dad. Achievement unlocked. I rush back home and throw the door open. Something smells delicious.
Amanda?
Amanda runs out of the kitchen and looks slightly disappointed. Oh man, I was kind of hoping you had gotten kidnapped and I was going to have to come rescue you.
No, I made a friend at the bar last night and ended up sleeping over at his place.
Did you ever?
Where are the Emmas?
They left a little while ago.
Oh, you guys have fun?
Yeah, watched some movies, ate snacks, stole a car, usual sleepover stuff.
Nice.
Good.
You teens are near larceny.
Ugh.
So, it's breakfast that's cooking. What's that all about?
Yeah. Well, there's hash browns and eggs and bacon.
Can I...
Yes, you can have some breakfast.
Bless you, sweet child.
Yes. My head throbs. Ugh, I gotta do something about this hangover.
Amanda, your loving father might have overdone it last night.
Might have? Ooh, somebody's hungover.
Father of the year. You wouldn't happen to have any aspirin or...
I've got just the thing. Hang on.
Brings out her own liquor.
Help me out here. Amanda runs to the fridge and pulls out a jar of pickles.
As you do. Amanda, what?
Drink this.
Oh no. The pickle juice. Not the pickle juice
Yep,
again.
it's what I used, what I would assume someone would use. I would also assume that it works pretty well. Although I've never tried it before and won't try it, obviously.
You give her a stern yet resigned side eye.
Yes, that's what I was thinking as well. I eye her suspiciously. I eye the jar of pickles even more suspiciously.
This better work.
I down a sip of the tart juice.
Tart juice.
No, more than that. Way more than that. I mean, I assume.
Watch it, you.
I drink more pickle juice and help myself to the delicious breakfast that Amanda has graciously allowed me to partake in, after inhaling some hash browns and dunking several pieces of bacon into runny egg yolk. I'm starting to feel a little better. Didn't realize that was a thing people did.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
It's weird. Amanda grabs her backpack and keys. Well, I gotta get to class. Don't forget the meeting with Mr. Vega, okay? He said it was important. Love you. Oh yes, Mr. Vega.
I'll be there. Knock him dead, kiddo.
I'll wait too. We do our secret handshake and she's off. I get a little work done at home before I glance at my watch and see that it's almost time for the meeting. Yes. I hop in the shower, change clothes, and head on my way, still a little hungover. Peter Weller actually has a PhD in history. I don't know who that is. Oh well. I arrive at Amanda's school and check in at the front desk. They give me a bright orange visitor sticker and send me on my way. I'm barely awake and feeling pretty haggard, but hopefully nobody will notice. I check my watch and am relieved to see that I'm only 2 minutes late. Wait, was it room 103 or 108? I spot a youth standing in his locker and approach him for help.
Excuse me, do you know where Mr. Vega's classroom is?
The youth turns around and looks me up and down with heavily lined eyes. Oh boy.
It's like...
Oh boy.
There we go.
Wow, you really got the Skrillex flow going.
Skrillex flow.
Yeah.
Except it doesn't stay like that.
Yeah.
Come on, kid, I'm late for a meeting.
Mr. Hill.
He's Batman. Mr. Vega.
I don't know. Have you tried the exit?
Time to beat this kid. Okay, wise guy, you gonna help me or not?
Fine. Up those stairs and to the left. Can't miss him. I head up the stairs and walk around, unable to find Mr. Vega's class anywhere. After a couple minutes of searching, I head back downstairs. That punk youth sent me on a wild goose chase. As they do. I get back to where that low-rent Gerard Way
Ouch.
is standing, fully ready to give him a piece of my mind, when suddenly a head pops out of the classroom next to his locker. That's all you.
Lucian, don't you have a third period to get to?
I like that.
It's kind of like the...
Stoic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fine, Mr. Vega. Wow. Now I'm officially 10 minutes late. I glare at him as he walks away.
We're not cool. You must be Stanley. The period is almost over. Would you mind waiting in the back?
I don't care who we end up with. He's still my
your
favorite. He's my boy. Mr. Vega leads me in and I take a seat in one of the comically small students' desks in the back. I might get stuck in this.
Alright, where were we? Now who can tell me about the unreliability of the narrator in J.D. Salinger's Catcher in the Rye?
Never read that book.
I read it actually in high
Really?
school.
Yeah.
I personally remember liking it, but also having a hard time getting through it.
Yeah. Can you tell me anything about the unreliability of the narrator in J.D. Salinger's Catcher in the Rye?
I remember the narrator was a bit of a little shit.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Fair enough.
Yes, Cullen.
Colin stands up and does the thing where he blows into the crook of his elbow to make a fart noise. Comedy gold.
Is this what high school is like?
Is this the epitome of humor? The whole class erupts in laughter.
All right, everybody. Very funny. Colin, please sit down.
Sit down!
That was a good joke, Colin. Now, Holden Caulfield is an unreliable narrator in the sense that...
The bell for the end of the period rings. All of the students immediately get up and make a break for the door. This is where I never understood about teachers in TV and movies.
Yeah.
They don't seem to understand when the class ends.
Yeah, it's like, they're the one that has to, plan...
Like, I understand that you have to fit as much of the curriculum in a time slot as possible, but why would you start lecturing about a new topic seconds before the bell?
Yeah, exactly.
Doesn't make sense.
You wouldn't do that.
Bad pedagogy. The bell for the end of the period rings. All of the students immediately get up and make a break for the door.
The class is only dismissed when I say it is.
Yeah.
Remember to do the reading and answer the response questions on page 194 in your textbook.
No one's hearing you. Nobody's listening.
Or not, I guess.
Oh, wait.
They all
Welcome to
fail.
high school.
Yeah, I know.
Mr. Vega turns to me and sighs.
Middle schoolers, right?
Oh, this is middle school?
Don't you teach high schoolers? Both, budget cuts.
Oof.
Right. Thanks so much for coming in.
Wait, is this like is this voice like the main penguin from Madagascar?
I was thinking...
Kowalski!
Kowalski! Analysis! A little different. I'm thinking there's a character, I don't remember who it is. I think it's somebody from Star Wars.
Okay.
Like the prequel Star Wars.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
No problem, Mr. Vega. Please. No. I'm having a hard time switching between these two.
Yeah.
Please, call me Hugo. I don't normally do these impromptu parent-teacher meetings, but as I'm sure you know, Amanda's a very bright student, and I'm concerned about her recent behavior. What's going on? Amanda has never been the most engaged student, but I know she cares. Recently, though, she's been falling behind. She's not completing the assignments and has been doing rather poorly on tests. I'd normally chalk this up to senioritis, but...
This is strange. I thought Amanda always shared everything with me. Hadn't even crossed my mind that something might be wrong.
I just wanted to ask, is everything okay at home?
Well, we just got a new one, so we just moved. She's fine, or she has a tendency to bottle
I
things
think
up.
we just moved
We just moved.
Well, we just moved recently, but it was only to the other side of town, and Amanda was more excited about it than I was. See if you can talk to her about it. I know she values you a great deal, and would appreciate your guidance. If she keeps heading down this road, I know how important art school is to her, and I would hate to see her miss out on scholarship money that she clearly deserves. I'll make sure to talk to Amanda. Thanks for letting me know, Hugo. Anytime.
On my way out, I stopped, thinking for a moment. I turned to Hugo.
Hey, Hugo. Yes? You ever catch that rye? Yes, they do.
They do indeed catch the rye. I leave the classroom and make my way out of the school. I'm still a little bit in shock that Amanda was able to hide this so well from me. She's always been such a force for positivity in my life, especially after we lost her father. Amanda must be done with classes for the day by now. I'm sure she would appreciate a ride home, and maybe I can talk to her about what's going on. We're going to have that conversation in the next episode. So, thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, feel free to click the like button. If you want to have discussion about the unreliability of the narrator and J.D. Salinger's Catcher in the Rye, you can put that in the comments below.
I expect this.
Yeah, cite your sources. MLA format. And if you haven't subscribed or rung the bell, those are things you can do. We'll see you later.